What's going on, everyone? This is Kevin here, coming at you with my hands-on and first impressions video of the TCL 10 Pro. So let's get started. So this is the TCL 10 Pro. Now, I'd like to thank TCL for being kind enough to send this device out to me to cover here on the channel. Of course, all opinions expressed in this video are completely my own, but I do appreciate the support. I'm definitely not going to be one of those people that's really obsessed with a phone just because it got sent out to me for free. I know that you all come to my channel for honest information, and that's what I intend to provide. Now, we're still at least several weeks away from this phone being officially launched, but most likely this phone will be offered at $449 when it is actually available. So that's a really good price range, kind of a nice sweet spot there. I know that many consumers are looking to get a high quality device, but are not looking to spend $1,000. So if you're one of those people, then you might want to consider the TCL 10 Pro. Now here is the box. Another thing I want to mention too is, of course, I've already done a video about the TCL 10L, which is the $250 counterpart to this device. So if you get the 10L, you are going to be saving $200, but stay tuned, I will be doing a full video comparing these two devices, but just know that you're getting a lot of extra goodies with the 10 Pro. But let's open up the box and see what all we get inside. And by the way, I already did set up the phone for the sake of saving some time here, but let's see what all we get in the box. So the first thing that we get is a SIM card removal tool, very nice to have. And we do have a packet here, so I'm going to open this packet up right now and see what all we do get. And it looks like we get some paperwork. So there is the safety and precautions booklet and the quick start guide. And then we also have a clear plastic case. So really cool to see that TCL does include this here in the box. Definitely a nice thing to have. And then getting a little bit deeper into the box here, it looks like we have a USB-C cable for charging and data transfer. And we have a 15-watt TCL branded wall adapter. Now, if you're wondering, in comparison, Apple's wall adapter that they give you with the iPhone 11 is 5 watts, so this will charge your device 3 times as fast. So here is the actual TCL 10 Pro itself. Now this device is GSM unlocked, so you can use it with any GSM carrier. I personally plan on using this phone with Cricket Wireless, which is based off of AT&T's network. The device features a 6.47-inch display. Now this display is a curved display, so if that's something that you like, I know that Samsung used to do that for a while with their various flagships. Now the curved display might not be for everybody. I'm personally not that big of a fan of curved displays because I feel like when you're trying to type, it gets a little bit awkward trying to tap on certain keys like the Q and P because the display is a little bit more curved on those sides. Now that's just a personal preference of mine. That certainly doesn't mean that this phone is DOA in my mind. And hopefully I'm proved wrong as I continue to use it. But what's awesome is that the display itself looks really good. So this display is AMOLED. So unlike the 10L, which is LCD, this display is AMOLED, which is awesome. It's 1080p, so it's super clear. We're getting excellent colors here too. And TCL has a ton of experience with creating displays. Of course, one of their main businesses is creating TVs. So they've taken what they've learned with their various TVs and applied it to making phone displays. So I'm very pleased with this. Now we are getting a PPI of 398. We're getting a 19.5:9 aspect ratio, and we're getting a 93% screen to body ratio. Now up top here, we do have a water drop notch, and in that notch, we have a 24 megapixel main camera. Internally with the device, we're getting 128 gigabytes of storage. And if that's not enough for you, you can also put an SD card in the device. Now there is no wireless charging with the phone, but we do get an in-display fingerprint sensor. So that's really awesome. Glad to see that's there. In addition to that, you can unlock the device with your face using their face unlock feature, which they refer to as Face Key. Now on the back side of the device, and by the way, doesn't this material look really cool? This is very unique. So I'm a big fan of how things look back here. But we do get a quad camera setup with dual flash. We're getting a 64 megapixel main camera, a 16 megapixel ultra wide angle camera, a 5 megapixel depth sensing camera, and a 2 megapixel macro camera. Now we are getting portrait mode with both the front and of course rear camera as well. Now internally with the TCL 10 Pro, we're getting 6 gigabytes of RAM and the Qualcomm Snapdragon 675. Now I did run a benchmark test with the phone and I'll show you the score right here. But with the device, I got an overall score of 220,920. So definitely a really solid score there. I know that for the majority of people out there, this device certainly will get the job done. So a nice mid-range score. So you're gonna have no problem with the majority of games out there, as well as more common tasks such as going on social media, browsing the web, streaming video. All that is going to be nice and smooth here with the phone. Now this device has 4K video recording with the rear camera and 1080p with the front. We're getting a beefy 4,500 milliamp hour internal battery with the phone. It runs Android 10. Now it has been modified a little bit, but overall, you're getting a decently stock experience, and just like the 10L from TCL, the modifications that they have made here to Android give you some really cool bonus features. For example, on the left side of the device, we have this button here, and on most phones, that button would be only for Google Assistant, but with this device, you can customize that button to do whatever you want. So that's the smart key. So you can set the single press to do whatever you want, you can set the double press to do whatever you want, and yes, you can also have it launch Google Assistant if you wish. I just like that they give you all kinds of different options here. So for example, for single press, I can have it do a bunch of different device functions, such as launching the camera, going into even very specific modes on here. But in addition to that, I can pick whatever app I want to open up via that button. So maybe I'm always going on Snapchat and I want to customize the button to open up Snapchat. You can see I was able to easily set that up. Now I did install a variety of my favorite applications onto the phone, which I'll be using as I test it out. Of course, stay tuned for the full review, which will be out in the future. But beyond these applications that I added, there's really no bloatware here. Now, they do give you some specific first-party software, like a music app, a video app, and a few other things as well. But overall, it's a very clean experience here. Now, on the right side of the device, TCL has given us their take on the App Edge, which you can find on many Samsung devices. But you can put your favorite apps here. You can also put some different contacts here as well. And this is pretty cool. We get a ruler too. So that's a nice software customization. So like I mentioned, we're not getting exactly stock Android here, but the modifications that they have made are meaningful changes that will make the user experience here better. Compared to other skins, for example, like Xiaomi's MIUI, where in my opinion at least, I feel like they change things just for the sake of changing things, not necessarily to really improve the user experience. But TCL has taken a different approach with their software by keeping the best features and things that Google gives you, while also adding a bunch of useful functional features. So I really like that approach. But I would say that this customizable button on the left side here is almost enough of a reason to go with this device over a competitor. So for instance, I mentioned earlier in the video that I'm not crazy about the curved display, but I'm willing to overlook things like that since we do get different bonuses like that button. Another cool thing too about the TCL 10 Pro is that we are getting NFC, so that's awesome. Now taking a closer look at the hardware here, what's cool about this phone is that it truly is a premium build. So we're getting metal and glass on the phone. So unlike other devices in this price range, which tend to be made out of plastic, this is actually metal, so it feels very premium. Then taking a look at the right side here with the power button and volume button. Then on the top, we have the noise canceling microphone, an IR blaster, and we have a 3.5mm headphone jack. Then on the bottom of the phone, we have the slot for the micro SD card and SIM card. Kind of interesting that it's on the bottom of the device, not a problem though. We have the USB-C port for charging and data transfer. We have the microphone and we have the speaker. Then taking a look at the back of the device, again, we get this really cool matte look here. But what I like about it is that it has kind of a nice gradient to it and doesn't really absorb any fingerprints either. I also like the way that the cameras are laid out here. So overall, a really clean design on the back side of the phone and just a really solid device overall. I really like the way that it looks and feels. I think many people would mistake this as being a flagship device, despite it coming in at a mid-range price. Now, from my experience of covering various devices, I would say that the most significant competitor to the TCL 10 Pro is the Samsung Galaxy A71. So I will be doing a separate video comparing these two devices, but here is the A71 right here, side by side with the 10 Pro. And the Galaxy A71 is a bit cheaper at under $400, but I'll save the rest for the comparison video. But overall, I really like what I'm seeing so far with the TCL 10 Pro. I think it looks like a really sweet device. This price range is definitely the sweet spot for people that feel like they can't buy flagships anymore because they're getting too expensive. Because this phone offers pretty much all of the benefits that you would get with a flagship, but at a really good price. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, thank you TCL for being kind enough to send the phone out to me. But thanks for watching everyone, and I will see you in the next video.